Good morning, Jai Jagannath. ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ସ୍ୱାଗତ କରୁଛି StudyIQ OPSC channel ରେ. So today is 22nd May and we'll see those important news. So let's start discussion. I hope audio and video both are working fine. Okay, so let's start. Today's news, first one, India's first international furniture park. The second, United States Take It Down Act and provisions relating to deepfakes. Golden Dome Missile Defense System and International Booker Prize. It's a good news for India. 2025, the country's first fully literate state. And if you see the one-liner, then Golden Dragon 2025 joint military exercise. Paranath Hill, Dr. Mandayam Rangaswamy Srinivasan passed away. And then Government E-Marketplace 8th Foundation Day and National Anti-Terrorism Day 2025. India's 76% population is at high risk of extreme heat. Wheat procurement highest in the last 3 years. Okay, so let's start. India's first international furniture park. India's first international furniture park is set off in Thoothukudi, Tamil Nadu. Remember this, Thoothukudi, Tamil Nadu, which was launched in 2022. 2022 ରେ ଏଟାକୁ launch କରାଯାଇଥିଲା, which was launched in 2022. Thoothukudi, Tamil Nadu. However, even after 3 years, the project has not achieved the expected success, and only 3 companies have set up factories here. So, what is this international furniture park? That means all those industries or factories would be set up जो माने कि furniture deal करुथुबे. Okay, जेमती food park अछि, all those food processing units are allowed to function there. So similarly here all those furniture companies or industries, factories would be allowed to function here. So that is known as the furniture park. Second, location and size. If you see, spread over 1150 acres, the park falls under the Tamil Nadu SIPCOT, that is Milavithan Industrial Area. Tamil Nadu SIPCOT, that is Milavithan Industrial Area. Initial target was to attract investment worth of 4,500 crore. To attract investment worth of 4,500 crore. Obviously, it will increase the opportunities with respect to employment. To employment 3.5 lakh people and to become fully operational in 8 to 10 years. This was the target. And if you see the current status as of 2025, 2025 the current status only 3 private companies plus TIDCO, that is Tamil Nadu government entity, have bought the land. Okay, Tamil Nadu government entity have bought the land. A total of 126 acres have been sold. Remaining 1,000 plus acres are vacant. Okay, only one company, that is Crest Lashing Packaging, has started production. So this is the very measurable performance with respect to the purchase of land from this international furniture park. Now, what are the challenges and problems? Why these companies are not interested to purchase land here or to function here? The first one is inadequate infrastructure. Infrastructure means the simple basic requirements, basic economic infrastructure, which helps us to increase the what we call the indicator with respect to what ease of doing business. Okay, if you see the basic infrastructure, for example, delay in power, that means electricity supply, what we call electricity supply, delay in power, water connection we need, water supply connection, drainage connections, this also taking time. So something it is hampering our ease of doing business norms. Okay, so jodi delay hochi process re, obviously no one would come to set up their factory here. Proper facilities are not provided by SIPCOT. Proper facilities and other facilities as well, so they are not also provided. Lack of government promotion also. They must be given the support like production linked incentive scheme or any other subsidies what we are offering in the EV segment, electric vehicle जो industries गुड़ी को अच्छे तंको हमें incentive दोजु electric manufacturing industries अच्छी we are giving incentives like production linked incentive scheme, we are giving subsidies on the raw materials, but here such provisions are not there. So lack of government support or promotion is something one hindering in the optimal function of this international furniture park. Investors did not get adequate information. This is one aspect. Investors did not get adequate information. That means government is not promoting it at the national or international level. As you know, many a time, suppose we need to develop a tourist place, let's say, we developed it. But until unless we promote it, we advertisement it, okay, no one would able to know ki itte badhiya jaga ta kote jaga re achi, and then people or tourists will start coming to that. So apart from this development that area, what we have to do, we have to promote that, we have to advertise that, we have to organize a conference which will specially promote this particular industry. Okay, Tamil Nadu government did less marketing compared to other states like Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat. So Tamil Nadu government also, there is no such active kind of promotion or marketing or branding kind of thing from the government. Okay. Next topic is the United States Take It Down Act and provisions relating to deepfake. Deepfake is a major concern for us in this global digital footprint, what we call. The US president has recently signed Take It Down Act into law. This law makes it a crime, shares someone's private photos and videos, including deepfake, online without consent. Suppose you want to share your friend's photo in your social media without the consent, then it is something coming under this particular act. That means you can be punished, or your friend can file an FIR against you. So this is what this law, in US, that the US president had signed it. Platforms will be required to remove such content within 48 hours, because many such fake videos are there and morphed videos are there, or what you call the deep fake videos, which is creating disturbing the social harmony in our society. Victims will be able to take legal action against the content creators. So victim jo bane, they can take the legal action against the content creator. What is deepfake? I think you must have remember jeta noa jo AI and deepfake videos gudi ka asla Rasmika Madnanankar kafi gote video te kafi viral legitala, right? So this was something very concerning aspect. So deepfake, that is deep learning plus fake, is a form of synthetic media that uses artificial intelligence to create a fake video or audio images that look real. That means ଆପଣ ମୋଦି जीଙ୍କ voice रे भी काकू गोटे कॉल करिके कहि परिबे ब्रह्मोस मिसाइल टे अटैक करो बोली, राइट? सो कंप्लीटली रियल voice आसीबो. सो जो द ओपोनेंट जाको आपण कॉल करूचती, he or she will believe कि भाई प्रधानमंत्री मते कॉल करिके कहउछन. So that is what creating a problem. Create a fake audio video images that look real. It is trained by neural networks that have ability to learn like the human brain. Okay, human brain. So threats of deepfake देखिए, threat कौन? Fraud and impersonation. Impersonating company officials or celebrities to facilitate fund transfer or obtain confidential information. Okay, confidential information. So this could be a fraud with a financial fraud bhi hi pare. Any such fraud can happen. Property fraud bhi hi pare. Okay. So this is one aspect. Example, deepfake video of Gabon's president raised suspicion of a coup, misinformation, misleading the public by making a false speeches, statements of political leaders viral. Okay. I think Trump claim kale ki US is the negotiator between India and Pakistan, and they came to the ceasefire after this Operation Sindoor. Tapar gote video asitala when Trump is speaking that since UPSC is conducting its prelims in 25th of May, or yes, 25th of May, so we come to this what you call ceasefire and we stop the war because the students will be disturbed. So Trump ko speech rahi astila. So obviously this is not the real why Trump is so much concerned about UPSC's conductive prelims. That's why we have stopped this war. Okay, so ye problem you will see in this social media. Social engineering, creating obscene deepfake videos to blackmail or damage the reputation. This is one aspect. Rasmika Madnana video was viral, and this is something very crucial. Erosion of media trust, difficulty in differentiating between the real and fake content increases distrust in the society. During the war time, if you see, say Israel Hamas war ho kimba Ukraine and Russia war ho, India Pakistan war ho, Israel ro Iron Dome देखी कि हम कहले भाई this is the defense system of India, तो कितने fake video चली जे अपन देखी पड़े. This is what the US is doing. So this is original, real, and this is deepfake. You cannot distinguish between these two. Okay. So what are deepfakes used for? Election manipulation. This is one. Election manipulation. Next, social engineering, automated disinformation attack, identity theft, financial fraud, scams and hoaxes, and celebrity pornography. So these are few areas where this deep fake is being misused. Okay. Next, the United States, this same topic we are discussing, legal provisions against deep fakes in India. In India, Information Technology Act 2000, Section 66E, up to 3 years imprisonment for sharing private photos, videos without consent. So, up to 3 years of imprisonment, jail dando, mugibaku padeva till 3 years. Section 66D, 3 years plus fine for cheating by impersonation. Okay. Section 67A, 5 to 7 years imprisonment for creating and disseminating pornographic content. Okay. So IT rules 2021 jadi dekhibe. Social media platforms mandatory to remove illegal content within 44 hours. So it's mandatory for the social media. They will be instructed to remove all those fake content from the platform within the 24 hours. Special protection for women. IPC section 354D, punishment for cyber stalking or misuse of the private photos. Okay, this is another aspect. So for the protection and the safety of the women, cyber stalking, and another one is if you are misusing someone's private photo, then that comes under this special protection for women. Now, next is Golden Dome missile defense system. US President Donald Trump announced the ambitious $175 billion Golden Dome missile defense system. It is aimed at neutralizing potential missile threats from China and Russia. Both are the enemy state of US. So targeting these two enemy states, US is, creating what? $175 billion worth of Golden Dome, that is the defense system. The project has been led by US Space Force General Michael Guetlin. Okay, Space Force General Michael Guetlin. Key partnered companies: SpaceX, Elon Musk, Satellite Launch and Networking. This company would be the partner with the for this dome making. Palantir, Data Analytics and Cyber Security. Anduril Industries, and AI-based surveillance system, and Lockheed Martin Boeing missile interceptor technology. So these companies are making the partnership with the government to build such kind of a dome system, Golden Dome. Key features: space-based network, a system of hundreds of satellites which will be able to detect, track, and destroy missiles. So kichhi bhi asile, mane hundreds of missile means you can simply say to the micro size rabi jodi kichu element asuchi, and this is trying to evade all those defense mechanism to taku detect kari paribo. Okay. AI and automated technology, advanced threats like hypersonic missile can also stop using artificial intelligence. Hypersonic, that is faster than the sound speed to adhika faster than the speed of the sound. multi-layered security, the system will be able to prevent attacks from land, sea and space. So from any space or any region ru jadi semane attack koruchen, that can be easily tracked and destroyed. Now, implementation period may take 10 to 15 years to become fully functional. That is 25 to 26 initial satellite testing, 27 to 30 pilot project in Pacific region. By 2035 aim for full operation. So 10 ରୁ 15 ବର୍ଷ ଭିତରେ ଯେତେବେଳେ fully functional ହେବ ସେ ଭିତରେ ଚାଇନା ଆହୁରି କିଛି ଡେଭଲପ କରିଦେଇଥିବ. Okay, these countries are moving fast. Next, International Booker Prize 2025. Writer, activist, lawyer Banu Mustak's short story collection Hurt Lamb won the prestigious International Booker Prize 2025 worth of £50,000. This is the first time a Kannada work has received this honor. So this is a proud moment for Karnataka as well as India. So Kannada work, that means writer, activist, lawyer. There is Banu Mustak got the Booker Prize for her book Hurt Lamb. Okay. Mustak shared the award with her translator Deepa Bhasti. Deepa Bhasti has translated the book. Okay, who translated the book from Kannada to English. What is special about Hurt Lamb? This collection touches upon the depths of family relationship, social tension, and human emotions. Okay, so in this fast-moving generation or in this fast-moving era, we somehow started forgetting the family relation and the social cohesion, social relation, and the human emotions as well. And in that era, when this book has this relevance. Okay, so Mustak's writing is a poignant, satirical, bitter, vivid, which shakes the reader. Key stories: the last letter, the story of an incomplete conversation between a mother and daughter, and the border of a silence, the voice of a woman suppressed under community pressure. Okay, so women aspect, women problem, women jo status in the society taku se highlight korichinది through this particular book. What is the International Booker Prize? Established in 2005, just remember this thing. It was established in 2005. This award is given to the best fiction translated into English. Best fiction translated into English. Okay. Fiction means the story, novel kind of thing. Okay. And prize amount 50,000 pound, you can say, divided equally between the author and translator. So author jetiki important, translator bhi setiki important. So this award is divided between these two. 2025 shortlist on the Calculus of Volume 1, Solveig Ballad, translated from Danish. Small Boat, Vincent Delacroix, translated from French. Under the Eye of Big Bird, Hiromi Kawakami, and Perfection, Vincenzo Latroinico, A Leopard Skin Hat, Annie Sere. So these are other, novels or the short stories, in fact, were shortlisted for the Booker Prize, and finally the Kannada translated book has received this award. See, writer jetiki contribution achi by putting those emotions in that story or novel or in that book. Similarly, translator bhi setik responsibility achi because the equal amount of emotions you need to put while you translating. Translator sense bhi change hijibar chances achi, right? So emotions bhi change hawar chances achi. So emotional jo intense achi, that may not come while you translate. So sitpai people try to read the original text पढ़िबाकु चाहन, but that should be keep in mind by the translator कि जेतेबेले मु translate करूची, the same kind of emotions would be there, would be reflected through that book, so that the reader will enjoy both the languages and all. Okay, the country's first fully literate state देखिबा, Mizoram has been officially declared. Mizoram has been officially declared as the first fully literate state of the country. Area of the state 21,081 square kilometers. Statehood 20th February 1987 separate statehood hitla. Literacy rate in 2001 census, it was 91.33%, ranked third in the country. Literacy rate as per the PFLS survey 23-24, that is 98.2%. Like periodic force जो आपनकर लेबर जोटा आपनकर सर्वे होची, labor force participation जोटा हमर होची, literacy rate that is 98.2%. Note, according to the central government, a literacy rate of more than 90% is considered as fully literacy. So if the literacy rate is more than 90%, it is considered as the fully literate. Okay. Sanjeev, the only thing you have to remember, who got this, okay, who got this, and for what or for which book she has got this, এবং origin, यानी कि Indian origin, that to Kannada, that means she is from Karnataka, and little bit information about the Booker Prize, okay, when it was introduced and on what ground they provide this award, right? So these are the few aspects you have to remember. Next, how was total literacy achieved? Under ULLAS, Nav Bharata Literacy Program, all non-literate persons were identified and educated. The state established State Literacy Center under SCERT. Learning content in English and Mizo language was developed for Langslai district. Okay. 292 volunteer teachers were recruited to conduct classes in schools, community halls, libraries, and homes if needed. Door-to-door survey was conducted across the state by the Cluster Resource Center coordination. So, literacy achieve karibara process कौन होता? What was the process? Process होची एक तो उल्लास program चले थला, नव भारत literacy program. All not literate persons were identified and educated. So उनको educate दिया गया. I think you must have seen the प्रौढ़ शिक्षा जोटा में कोचे जो elderly people मनन को भी literate करा जाऊची. The state established State Literacy Center under SCERT, जो state जिनती NCERT अच्छी National Council, समती Education Research and Training, समती state रभी अच्छी State Council Education Research and Training. Okay. In English, Mizo language was developed for this Langslai district. 292 volunteer teachers were recruited to conduct classes in schools, community hall, libraries, and homes if needed. So these are few steps were taken to achieve this milestone. It was launched in 2022, New India Literacy Program, 2022, duration, the 5 years from 2022 to 2027. Target group, adults aged 15 years and above, and vision, Jan Jan Saksar, Jan Jan Saksar, literacy for all. Saksarta, jimti hame kohna Saksarta. So Jan Jan Saksar. Okay. One-liner current affairs. Okay. Before that, let me tell you, today is the last, batch closing day. 22nd May, aji apankaro last day of admission. Those who want to join, they can join in this particular foundation batch. Okay. And let me tell you about this particular batch. Jodi apana dekhibe. Okay. जमती फैकल्टीज आपण देखिबे, फैकल्टीज होचंदी माने जो माने आपण को पढेबे, विपिन सर, मी, सरोज सर, पुरुषोत्तम मिश्र, रजत कुमार राउत, शिवशंकर हजरा, सुदीप्ता मैम एंड अपूर्व रंजन दास. These will teach you. So best thing होची, you can just go through few demo lecture देखिला ପରେ आपण decide करि परिबे whether to join or not, right? And the batch of features गुडी को देखिबे, features गुडी को होची आपनकर 1200 hours of live lecture. This is English and Odia, not English. It's mistake लिखा है जी. Crux आपन को English रे मिलिबो, 1-to-1 mentorship, handwritten notes for quick revision, Odisha specific topics, special focus on compulsory language, weekly current affairs, module wise test. ये सब जिनस रहइबो. 23+ test भी आपनकर सेठी रहइबो. ता छडा हमरो आरंभ बैच भी अच्छी जोटा आज स्टार्ट होची, ए न्यू फ्रेश बैच, दैट इज इंग्लिश एंड हिंदी. ओके, इंग्लिश एंड हिंदी सेटा थिला आपनकर इंग्लिश एंड ओडिया, राइट? ओके, दिस इज प्रिलिम्स टेस्ट सीरीज बैच. नाउ Coming to one-liner current affairs, Golden Dragon 2025 joint military exercise. China and Cambodia launched the annual military exercise Golden Dragon 2025 at the training center in Reenport, Cambodia in midday of 2025. Okay. The exercise involves advanced drone system and multi-domain operations, land, sea and air. So they are having a military exercise on all those three, space, three sphere you can say, air, sea and space, land. The focus is on counter-terrorism. Humanitarian assistance during any such crisis and disaster management. Okay. The large-scale exercise was held in the first time at the China-developed Ream Naval Base. Okay, joint military exercise that is known as Golden Dragon between the China and Cambodia. Southeast Asia countries, Cambodia. Jharkand High Court orders ban on alcohol and meat on Paranath Hill. The court said that under Article 25 to 28, right to religious freedom of the Constitution of India, sentiments of Jain pilgrims must be respected. So Jain Manankara jo region achi Paranath Hill called the Sri Samad Sikharji is considered a holiest pilgrimage site for Jainism. It is believed that 20 out of 24 Tirthankaras, Jain spiritual gurus, attend moksha liberation here. The local Santhal tribe call it Marang Buru, Great Mountain, and considered it the center of their traditional religious rituals and festival such as the Sendra festival. So only जो faith को लेके city कौन करा जाएगी high court कही there is no meat and no alcohol would be allowed, and this Paranath Hill पूछे अपन करो Jain pilgrim site कोटे. Okay, जोटी के अपन को tribal Santhal tribe अपन को देखिवा को मिलेवे Marang Buru semananko pai eta great mountain, and believe 20 out of 24 Tirthankars attend moksha Sri Samad Sikharji bhi कहा जाए. Dr. Mandya Rangaswamy Srinivasan में discuss एटा करे pioneer of India's nuclear energy program and Padma Vibhushan awardee, passed away today at the age of 95. Yesterday also we discussed that. He laid the foundation of India's nuclear sector along with the Dr. Homi Bhabha, and led the country towards energy self-reliance of 6 decades. Okay, developed Indian pressurized heavy water reactor technology despite foreign sanction. Padma Vibhushan 1987 for contribution to nuclear energy. Homi Bhabha fellowship and international recognition. As you know that nuclear, the same nuclear we can use for the weapon, the same nuclear we can use for the civilian purposes, जोटा के मैं energy and electricity ପାଇଁ use करूँ. Government e-marketplace 8th Foundation Day. Government e-marketplace was established in 2016 by the Union Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Objective to provide a transparent, efficient and inclusive digital platform for procurement of goods and services by the central and the state governments and their departments and public sector undertakings. Earlier, this function was handled by the Directorate General of Supplies and Disposals. Number of government buyers over 1.6 lakh. Number of sellers service provided 23 lakh. Total transaction amount is 13.4 lakh crore. So, what is this government e-marketplace? Government e-marketplace is a digital platform, a portal simply where all those products are being sold by the government, and these are procured from different regions, different manufacturers. जो मने regional level those are producing different products. They are procured by the state or the central government and they're sold in that portal. जोटे कि government e-marketplace को आ जाऊँ. National Anti-Terrorism Day 2025. Anti-Terrorism Day is observed every year on 21st May. Just remember, National Anti-Terrorism Day. If also pachari par a question due to this Pahalgam and all. This day is dedicated to the memory of the assassination of Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi on 21st May. Rajiv Gandhi was assassinated by LTTE suicide bomber in Sri Perumbudur near Chennai. Okay, Rajiv Gandhi took over as the Prime Minister in 1984 after the assassination of Mother Indira Gandhi. 87, he sent the Indian peacekeeping force to establish peace in Sri Lanka. The day aims to raise awareness of the dangerous effects of terrorism and explain its importance. Anti-Terrorism Day in India was established by the BP Singh government in memory of the Rajiv Gandhi. Okay, 21st May, Anti-Terrorism Day. India's 76% population at high risk of extreme heat. CCEU EW report findings, a study by the Council of Energy, Environment and Water CEEW reveals that approximately 57% of Indian districts encompassing 76% of the population are the high to very high risk of extreme heat. Okay, rising night temperature, increasing nighttime temperatures and humidity, especially in the historically arid regions of North India, exacerbate health impacts by the hindering the body's ability to cool through sweating. Okay, so extreme heat conditions re body ro jo functioning achi se dhire dhire kon hochi risk factor body chalchi. Urban vulnerability, cities like Delhi are particularly vulnerable with 55% of the districts classified under the very high risk category, emphasizing the need for urgent policy intervention. Indoor heat challenges. In urban areas, poorly ventilated homes, limited access to cooling infrastructure make indoor heat unbearable, especially low income families. So indoor heat, ventilation nahi, very congested area re rahuchandi. So this is another dimension of this. And urban heat island visare aguru be discuss karichu. What is this urban heat island? Because urban area re you will find something higher temperature in comparison to that peripheral area. Kind of peripheral area, jota ki semi urban area that have good ventilation, forest या vegetation ठीक से अच्छी, so temperature is relatively lower than the urban area. कारण urban area रे जेतु radiate करंती buildings गुड़ी को concrete jungles गुड़ी को, so you will find a higher temperature in urban area in comparison to that semi-urban at the peripheral zone. So need for comprehensive planning, climate change link is another factor, and policy recommendation. If you see the comprehensive planning, the study recommends incorporating factors like humidity and demography into heat risk planning and establishing a national repository of heat action plan. The increasing frequency and intensity of heat waves are attributed to climate change, and average temperature is rising, as we have already discussed. Policy recommendation, if you see, experts call for structural intervention, including better housing ventilation, subsidized cool roofs, reliable utilities, and culturally sensitive public awareness campaign and all. Wheat procurement highest in the last 3 years. If you see, record procurement, India's wheat procurement for the 25-26 marketing year has reached to 28.66 million tons, surpassing the previous year's level and marking the highest procurement since 22-23 marketing year. Projected record output, this achievement is supported by expectations of a record wheat production 115.3 tons for the season. If you see the state contribution, major contributors to this procurement include Punjab, Madhya Pradesh, Haryana, and Punjab alone procuring 130 lakh metric tons. That means if you see, in 2015 also, there was a committee which was formed, Santhanam Committee, and Santhanam Committee says there is a biased procurement by the FCI from different states. Only these limited states, that is Madhya Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, these states only the farmers are getting benefit out of that procurement. Okay, so if you see the total amount of procurement around is 6%, that is on MSP price. Say 2015 statistics mu kouchi Santhanam Committee dwara. Okay, so government is also trying to improve that, because gotiye jagare jodi bias procurement habo, gotiye kichi limited states रे procurement habo, then you won't find those crop diversification in these states and other states as well. Karano ଯେତେବେଳେ FCI procure करे ना, economics रे detail तक ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ discuss କରିବା, FCI ଯେତେବେଳେ procure करे MSP रे ही procure करे, ଏବଂ MSP procure government ही करूची, farmers is alleging that बाकी जदि को private sector या private company ଆମଠୁ procure करूची, they are not paying us MSP, जोटा गोटे matter of concern from the farmers. Okay, तो ये सब जिनसे होची. Private rate participation देखो, there has been increase in the private rate participation accounting for 8.3% of the total procurement in Punjab, up from the last year 5.5%. So 5.5 ru 8% chadayi farmers payment. Farmers have received prompt payments totaling of 28,571 crore, facilitating through a 28,000 crore cash credit limit. Similarly, market dynamics, storage and distribution, policy implication if you see. Okay, PDS, obviously हमें PDS नहीं use करूँ जो procurement amount गुड़ी को. Anyway, Odisha news. Odisha CM Majhi's stance and Polvaram project ahead of PM's meeting. Upcoming PM-led meeting. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is scheduled to hold a crucial meeting on May 28th with the Chief Ministers of Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, and Odisha and Chhattisgarh to discuss the Polvaram project, a significant initiative deemed the lifeline of the Andhra Pradesh. Odisha has raised concern that Polvaram project will impact 236 villages in Malkanagiri district, affecting the lives and livelihoods of the tribal communities. Okay. CM Majhi's clarification. Odisha's Chief Minister Mohan Charan Majhi clarified that he has no information about the Prime Minister Narendra Modi scheduling a meeting with CMs of four states to discuss the controversial Polvaram project. If you see the opposition's urge, the opposition BJD has urged CM Majhi to protect the rights of Adivasis in Malkanagiri who are facing induction due to the Polvaram project of neighboring Andhra Pradesh. Okay, legal proceeding if you see, petitions filed by Odisha and other states regarding the Polvaram project are pending in the Supreme Court, and previous official deliberations have failed to resolve the dispute. Interstate collaboration expressed intention hold a meeting with the Andhra Pradesh and Chhattisgarh and all those stakeholders so that before the meeting we'll have a discussion on this. Impact on the Mahanadi dispute. Political parties and organizations in Odisha have urged the PM to resolve the Mahanadi dispute as well between the Odisha and Chhattisgarh. Kana say we are expecting once the BJP would come to the power, it will be resolved because in both the states BJP party is ruling. But एभली महानदी को लेकिन कौन सी से resolution हमको वर्तमान सुधा देखिबा को मिली नहीं. Okay. Odisha government grants 90-day window for civil servants to withdraw resignation. So there is an update. The Odisha government has amended Odisha Civil Service Pension Rule 1992, allowing servants to withdraw their resignation within 90 days from the effective date provided certain conditions are met. If you resignation you can withdraw that as well within the 90 days or what you call the 3 months. Public interest clause, the withdrawal is permissible if deemed in the public interest by the appointing authority and the officer's absence from service does not exceed 90 days between the resignation and withdrawal application. Vacancy requirement, for reinstate a vacancy must exist in the same or equivalent post at the time of the withdrawal application. Previous provision, earlier withdrawal of resignation required demonstration of compelling reasons and significant change in circumstances that did not compromise the officer's integrity and efficiency. That means, यदि आपनो 90 days resignation तो दिले, but after that, after the resignation, आपनो जाएगी private sector रे काम कले, which is having some kind of interest from the government stake and all. तो से जगह से जो conflict of interest को भी देखिवा निहाती दरकार. Okay. Gratuity ceiling revised. The retirement gratuity ceiling has been increased from 15 lakh to 20 lakh for the employees retiring or after 1st January 2024. For state judicial service officers retiring on or after the state ceiling is what you call 25 lakh. Similarly, retention strategy. These amendments aim to retain experienced officers by providing flexibility of reconsideration, resignation decision, thereby strengthening administrative continuity. Judicial influence and national alignment also. ये जो national alignment अच्छी, इटा अपन करो central civil service पाइन भी applicable थिला, and similarly we have applied in the state as well. Okay. Amar Falcon flies 6,000 km from Odisha to China in 18 days. So remarkable migration. A satellite tagged male Amar Falcon named Chilean 2 completed a 6,000 km journey from Odisha, India to Manchurian Bay in China, just 18 days. Okay. Tagging details. The bird was initially tagged in Manipur's Saminglong district in November 8, 2024 as a part of study by the Wildlife Institute of India. So basically it is to know the migration path. जैसे हमें olive red turtle भी दिखते हैं migration path. Similarly, we are also want to know कि अमर फाल्कन रवि माइग्रेटरी रूट कोटा जैसे को एरिया दे के माइग्रेट करूची ओके फर्दर जर्नी फ्रॉम ओडिशा द फाल्कन फ्लू थ्रू द सुंदरबन इन बांग्लादेश अक्रॉस म्यांमार and Yuhan China eventually reaching its destination after crossing the Yellow Sea and Bohai Sea. Total distance covered over 6 months, the Falcon covered approximately 10,000 kilometers, showcasing the extensive migratory behavior of the species. Species overview जो देखिए Amar falcon breeds in southeastern Siberia, northern China, migrating to southern Africa for winter, making one of the longest migration among the birds for prey. Conservation effort. The satellite tagging project aims to better understanding migratory behaviors and enhance conservation strategy for this globally migratory species. Significance for India. India serves as a crucial stopover for Amar falcon during the migration, highlighting country's role in international bird conservation effort. Okay. STF intensifies crackdown on illegal immigrants in India. In Odisha, sorry, state-wise crackdown launch. So, जो माने illegal migrants माने होचंदी, से मानकर special task force से कौन कुर्ची operations has been intensified. Nodal agency has designated to STF of the Odisha crime branch. They are से माने कोड कोडी पेट्रोलिंग और जो coastal district गुड़ी का होची जोटे की coastal region रे खास करके बांग्लादेशी migrants माने आसुचंदी केंद्रापड़ा, जगतसिंहपुर, बालेश्वर, भद्रक, गंजाम and all. Workforce regulation enforced. All government and private agencies have directed to cease employment. That means they would not give any employment without verifying the proper document. Detention facility set up भी करा जायछि if such illegal migration or migrant people have been identified. सेमानकु detain भी करा जिवो. Exemption under CA. सेमानकु CA यानी कि सिटीजनशिप अमेंडमेंट एक्ट अपन जानिथिबे इफ दे आर कमिंग फ्रॉम आवर नेबरिंग कंट्री सेमानकु रिलीजियस परसिक्यूशन ग्राउंड रे सेमानकु सिटीजनशिप दिया जिबार प्रोविजंस अछि बट वी आर नॉट कंसीडरिंग दैट सिक्योरिटी एंड इंटेलिजेंस एंगल सो दे आर क्वाइट थ्रेट टू आवर नेशनल सिक्योरिटी एंड ह्यूमैनिटेरियन अप्रोच भी फॉलो करा जाउची मे फेस डिपोर्टेशन विदाउट प्रोसिक्यूशन सो प्रोसिक्यूशन करा जिवनी डिपोर्ट कर दिया जिवो सो लेट्स कम टू द अपन करो MCQ. India's first international furniture park is set up in Thuttukudi, Tamil Nadu, which was launched in 2021. Spread over 1150 acres, the park comes under the Tamil Nadu Sipcot industrial area. Answer करिवे फटाफट. Okay. So this one is 2022. So answer is only 2. Okay. Next. Take it down act. This law makes it a crime to share private photos, videos of someone online without consent. Under this platform will be required to remove such content within 24 hours. Okay. So I think both the statements are correct, right? So answer is C. Next. Writer, activist, lawyer Banu Mustaq's short story collection Hurt Lamb won the prestigious International Booker Prize 2025. The collection touches upon familial relations, social tension, and depth of human emotion. Since 2003, the award is given to the best fiction translated into English. It is 2005 actually, not 3. So 1 and 2 are correct. Next. Mizoram has been officially declared as the first fully literate state of the country. According to the central government, literacy rate more than 95%. So this is incorrect. The literacy rate of the state is 98.20 as per the PFLS survey 23-24. Okay, so this statement is correct. 1 and 3. D. Next is the Jharkand High Court ordered a ban on alcohol and meat in Paranath hell. The court said that under Article 225-28, the Constitution sentiments, Jain pilgrims must be respected. Called Sri Samadh Sikarji is considered the holiest pilgrimage site of the Jainism. So all of the above is correct. The Polvaram project, a national project primarily benefiting Andhra Pradesh. Odisha has raised concern about the submergence of villages in Malkanagiri district due to the project. The Supreme Court has already delivered a final verdict. So answer is 1 and 2. Civil servants in Odisha can now withdraw their resignation within 90 days from its effective date. The withdrawal of resignation is subject to availability of vacancy in the same or equivalent post. The revised rules allow withdrawal of resignation irrespective of the public interest. So answer is 1 and 2. Irrespective of the public interest, public interest would be involved. Next. The Amar Falcon breeds in southern Africa, migrates to northeastern India for wintering. Satellite tracking has revealed that Amar falcons undertake one of the longest migration among birds of prey. India serves as a significant stopover point for Amar falcon during their migration within the wintering grounds. So answer kon habo? Two and 3, okay. So the first statement is Amar falcon breeds in South Africa. Obviously, that is not the correct one. That is Southeast Siberia and Northern China. Next is STF of Odisha crime. STF. Answer is 1 and 3 habo. Okay. So all illegal immigrants will be prosecuted. No, only the criminal one. Okay. So answer is 1 and 3. Next. Heat wave risk. Answer is what? High risk from extreme heat, temperature and humidity levels are significant, and the Council of Energy, Environment, Water recommends establishing a national repository of heat. So answer is 1, 2 and 3. 25-26 marketing year. This is also 1, 2 and 3. All of the above are correct. Okay. Anyway, ये होची आपनकर आजिर मेंस क्वेश्चन एटा को लिखिबे. Discuss the interstate challenges posed by the large-scale river interlinking project in India, especially the Polvaram project. Analyze the role of cooperative federalism resolving such dispute. First question. Second question, this. Discuss the implication of Odisha government amendment allowing civil servants to withdraw their resignation within 90 days. How does this policy change reflect the principles of administrative flexibility? So this is today's mains question. ये कालेरम क्वेश्चन थला, ये सॉरी कालेरा थला, ये बहुत दिन क्वेश्चन थला. ओके. एनीवे, सो परिपूर्ण बैच में अपन कहिछि, एटा भी अपन कहिछि. सो टेलीग्राम रे जॉइन करिवे टू गेट द पीडीएफ मिलेबो. यू कैन आल्सो फॉलो इन फेसबुक एंड इंस्टा सो दैट यू कैन आस्क योर क्वेरी. ओके. थैंक यू. हाँ, कॉपी चेक कर